here I am again. Been a little while, but time to check over this again. This is the Gameboy Color that doesn't power on if I put batteries in this because of the massive amounts of corrosion in there, which you can't see because it's not focusing. Let's get into it. Before I do though, I'm going to go full Big Clive here and try a little snack before I begin. Gingerbread flips. Not had these before. Sorry for the noise. Oh, and that is quite bad. What can I do about the exposure? What's this slider do? There we go, that's better. Now it doesn't blow out so much. Okay. They're not that good. I normally like ginger stuff, but nope, those are a bit too much for me. Tonight's tipple is Coke Zero. That's the only Coke problem I'll ever have. Right, let's get into this. I've got a few toys here to check the power before I go any further, because if this thing is dead, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not a great electrical engineer. I'm an idiot with a soldering iron and a screwdriver. That's too big. Let's get this open. Right, there we go. So around the table, I've got replacement power thingy bobs, connectors. That's the word. Battery connectors. Ready to solder into place. I've got a soldering iron right there. I've got a tester. Power. Well, it's not so much a tester really. It is a USB cable with crocodile leads on the end. Crocodile clips on the end. It outputs 3 volts. That's enough to power this. So hopefully we get some power. Yes, I'd like to get this one working because I have plans for it. Slight gifty plans, but on the whole, hopefully, should be fun. Where is that? Yes, there it is. It's plans involving well, this. That's a sheet of vinyl, but not for today. Not doing that today. Yeah, that's all the screws out. Just going to pop those up there. No doubt they'll go pinging everywhere once I get started properly. Right, now how can I do this? Let's connect up the leads. There we go, and that's correct. Yep. Battery. Okay, that is on. Let's try this. Oh, we have sound. Do we have a picture? Oh, that does not look healthy. That looks like it's got the wrong polarizer on it, or the screen is broken. Or this is just so badly corroded it's not worth salvaging. Right, let's get these off. Get this out of the way. Don't need that anymore because we know it's got power. Let's get into it. I'm not going to worry about soldering the power leads, the power battery connector just yet, because if the screen's bad and there's a fault up here, I'm not necessarily going to be able to fix it. But let's see what I can do. It could also be that there's just a loose connection here, so I'm going to get this out fully. both screws there. Take this out, and I'm going to plug this in flat. Yeah, all the plastic and rubber can fall out. I don't care right now. Let's pin this down. Okay. So there's no metal underneath, so it's not going to short. Oh, because I need this again, don't I? Okay. Red to positive, black to negative. My very base level of electronics coming into play there, and let's turn it on again. Let's have a look. Nope, that screen is not happy. Luckily, I have a backup. I have a donor screen from a previous mod. Ignore the cans. This is a screen from my old Gameboy Color. So I'm just going to put that to one side, plug this in. That, which way up does it go? This way up, I think. That's it. Because that's the back, that's the front screen, yep. So how is everyone? Is everyone doing well? Stick in the comments. Just curious. Right, let's get that power lead back in. You know, let's just... Yeah. Okay, so it's stretching over there, but that's fine. We don't need a huge long length of cable. Let's turn it on. That really does not look happy, and that is down to the board. Oh joy. So let's see what we can do to clean up some of this mess. Now, this was corroded. There was battery leakage, and I suspect water got in here as well. This might not be salvageable, but let's see what I can do. Probably can't do anything, to be honest. Not going to worry about soldering these because it might be dead. So we had this corrosion on the pads, which was very evident, but nothing up there as such. Nothing visible there either. It could just be that this thing is dead or damaged in some way that I can't see. But let's give it a scrub. I have some lovely 99% isopropyl now in this bottle, so tip some out. And get to scrubbing. I don't care if I get it on this mat here. This is just an old mouse pad. I'm just going to scrub with no real plan. Just going to scrub at this to try and get this off. Looks like it's having some effect, but I'm not too sure. Looks like it's getting there. I don't have any paper towels. I should have gone and got some of those before doing this. Can't see anything on the brush. Let's give it a proper scrub. The down looks quite corroded. I'm not sure that will actually work, even if I do get the rest of it working, but we'll see. Just gonna scrub at the back here. Can't see anything wrong with this, genuinely. No idea what could be wrong with this. suspect there's something going on here that I cannot see. Could be that the connector's damaged. The fact that it's outputting something but not actually a correct image could be something to do with it. Could be a problem down here. Who knows? Let's try and get this. Yeah, see, this is coming off. This green crap around the holes here. That's all coming off nice and easy. I don't know if that's meant to be there or was a result of the corrosion. The corrosion here is falling right off. I could probably get away with not replacing the power pads, the battery connectors, in all honesty, but I'm going to, because I don't know how damaged they are on the inside. I'm just going to keep going like this for a little while. I have got some other projects going on as well. Right now, downstairs, I've got a sticker bombed Gameboy Color shell, which is still drying after several coats of clear coat, acrylic coating, to make sure it doesn't peel. I don't know if it's made it watertight. Probably hasn't, to be fair. My first attempt, and I'll be honest, it was rubbish. But it's all learning, it's all practice. Practice for what? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on there. I might peel it all off and do something different with the case. So I'm going to let it dry and just see what happens. I think I'm rubbing these numbers off, which you can't really see because I'm not keeping this centered. Very sorry about that. But this is actually coming out quite nicely. I'm concerned about these pads. They look rough, I'm not going to lie. Trying not to be too rough with this, because obviously knock one of these chips off and it's done, or one of these little components off and the whole thing's done. But if I do this and it works, then hooray. If not, then I don't know what to do. Just get a bristle in there just to clean that contact out. Okay. I think any further scrubbing and scraping is not going to achieve much. I've gone over every surface of this now with this toothbrush and isopropyl alcohol. I'm not going to get anything else done with that. So I'm going to put it on there for it to dry a little bit. I'm going to just let it air dry until it looks completely dry. I'm going to clean this out though, because this is disgusting. Let's get the old contacts out if I can. They are wedged in there, which is not a surprise considering how corroded the whole thing was. Should be able to just push from back here and get it out. That is not coming out. Oh, here we go. No, yeah. Why is this being so awkward? There we go. Nope. I had it. I had a grip on it, and it just slipped. I just grab onto the spring. Nope. Nope, that is well and truly stuck in there. I wonder if I can. Let's get some of that corrosion off. Maybe it'll be loosened up, or maybe I can just leave it in there because it's, you know, it's going to now be clean. Let's get that back there. So yeah, that's looking cleaner, but I still want to get that out because that's very dirty. While I'm in there, can I get rid of that permanent marker with this brush? Nope, that is going to require a bit more time and effort than what I have now. You know what? That is coming off. Not quickly, but it's coming off. Okay, let's give that one more go before I give up. Oh, hang on, that's bending now. Are you going to be nice and pop out? No, you're not, are you? God damn it. This is not going well. Nope, that is well and truly stuck in there. I give up. Alright. This is looking dry. It's feeling dry, so let's use the old screen. So yeah, so that's gonna be that's the back. Plugs in this way around. Ooh. Let's get that in there. This is very poorly framed, I do apologise. Let's get that down. This video could end here. If the screen's knackered, the thing's knackered, I'm going to have to do a bit more research. Fun. Right. Let's connect these. Oh, are we in the on position already? Because I don't want to... I want a little bit of suspense. Okay. Black to negative, red to positive. Fingers crossed. Got sound. Oh, I've made things worse. Oh, that's worse. Oh, no, no, no. It's about the same. I can see the Game Boy logo, but again, it's inverted, and I don't know what would cause that. Can't see anything obviously wrong with this board, but it's there. It's inverted still. You can't really see it, but oh, there you go. See the Nintendo logo, which would be there, which, well, it would be a black bar if there's no cartridge in there. Obviously, isn't a cartridge in, but yeah, that's not happy. I don't know what to do now with this. I may do some research to figure out why that is the case. Interesting. Yeah, this is all gone. This is all pointless. Look at all this stuff I had out, and it's all not relevant. I do have this. This is another project. It was a lot on eBay. Well, it was for both of these. This is an empty shell. This is the original empty shell for a obviously Pichu Gameboy Color. Fairly decently priced actually. This is a reshell. This is not the official shell. You know, it's nice and clean and all that. This is all non-official. Works perfectly except there's no sound. I need to work out why there's no sound, and there's no sound out here, and the wheel does nothing. There's a high-pitched whine, doesn't do anything else. This is the standard case that came with it, and this looks okay. The front, it's a little scratched, but, you know, something of this age, you'd expect it to be a bit scratched. We wouldn't expect someone to have gouged their name into the back of the case, down there and up here and down there as well. Kyle Palmer, I don't know who you were, but you were an idiot. It's a weird hair trapped in there. So my plan with this one is to get the sound working at some point, and then put it back in the original shell. Now, this is like this is done, but the color on these is so close. Probably gonna keep this back and swap it with that front, the original front. Yeah, it's very close. In fact, it looks identical, to be honest. Can't do anything about this sticker. I removed one from another Game Boy and it just doesn't peel off nicely. This looks okay. But that's next. Not right now, because I don't have my multimeter to test continuity. I suspect there is continuity. I reckon one of the chips is damaged in this again. Yes, I don't know what to do now, apart from probably end this video. Yeah, I'm just going to end this video. There's nothing here. Some news, I am working on a Game Boy game now as well. I don't know why I'm putting these away. I need to reassemble this. So I'll talk while I reassemble this. I am working on a Game Boy game. It's a very silly little thing that I'm working on. Basic platformer, the GB Studio. I'm adapting the sample project because I'm not a coder. It's just basically an exercise for myself, really. I did have plans for another type of game, but there's no chance to do it. I don't know how to program physics, which I understand you need to know to work in assembly. Or, no, I'm talking rubbish. To be able to implement physics, I would probably need to learn assembly. Simply because GB Studio doesn't appear to have support for it. I could be very wrong. But GB Studio is my level right now. For the longest time, I didn't even think it was working. But I was impatient and stupid because it takes a little while for projects to build before you can test them. And nuts! I'm just going to put this back in the battery compartment. It takes a little while for projects to build before you can check them and test them and do what you want to do with them. But the test programs I've got, this is not going in. The test programs I've got up and running are like the built-in. That just slots in there, doesn't it? Come on, there we go. They're just the built-in platformer. Managed to modify the sprite sheet quite easily, which was nice. Yeah, I'm not missing anything apart from the start and select buttons, which as I say, I'm going to just dump in there. Yes, so I anticipate I'll be working on that after I end this video and upload it. Working on sprites still, which is a interesting challenge for the art that I'm trying to do. And I'm not an artist either, but I am okay-ish with pixel art. This is not going well. It's annoying. You get this idea for a project and you buy something that I was told this was working, for the record. I was told that it powered on, and the only problem with it was that the start button didn't work. From the looks of it, all the buttons work fine. It's the screen, and that it didn't power on when I had batteries in it initially. Actually, I'm going to put batteries in this now to test if the one thing I did, putting isopropyl alcohol on the contacts, did that actually fix that little issue. Because if that's the case, then this video wasn't a waste of time. Well, not a total waste of time. If you watched this, I'm sorry. Right, let's get some batteries. Batteries, where are you? There we go, there's the batteries, as I drop them all over the floor. There we go. 1, to now, these were pre-charged. There we go. One thing was fixed. This now takes power from batteries rather than that little tester down there. Wonderful. Annoying. Anyway, where are those things? Yeah, I'll pop those in there. Close it up. So yes, next project after doing some research on this is to research why this doesn't have sound. I did test it. It does not have sound. You know what? Let's pop this in here. And this is probably the case. Well, this is really stiff. Yeah, there's no sound. That is volume all the way up. And I don't know if you can hear that, but there is audio output. It's just not what you expect. There's not even the faintest hint of a ding in there. I mean, it might be the case that I can take something from this to make the sound work on this, but that's a level of advanced electronics engineering that I do not have the skills to do. So, for now then, I guess I'll end this video here. And again, apologies if you've watched this. It was a waste of time.